on there. Yeah, so let's take a look at some online stories. We'll take you through the papers as well, what the printed press have for us this morning. But first of all, before we get to the printed press, let's look at some online stories. And citynewsroom.com, we have some stories. We have stories also on ChannelOneNews.com. And so let me take you to Channel One News first of all. And we'll begin with orientation boycott has exposed you. Majority Leader chides Jerry Ahmed. We won't stay in a position for long for wrecking Ghana's economy. You'll stay rather in a position for long for wrecking Ghana's economy. The majority to the minority in Parliament. Government won't introduce new taxes. Thomas Ampem is speaking there. We have small-scale miners vow to expose individuals behind environmental crimes. And we have MP who insulted Zaneto could face expulsion. This is the Bia East MP assuring us. And so that's some of the headlines we have on Channel One News. Let me give you a couple more. Political cycle slows progress on constitutional reforms. Dr. Akwete there speaking. CD dollar exchange rate glitch sparks brief panic before correction. So it was a very interesting few minutes in the afternoon yesterday when Google was reporting that the dollar to the cedi, now Ghana cedis was 8.8 cedis to the dollar yesterday, and it was causing all kinds of, issues. Of course, in the market, in the marketplace, as you can imagine, suddenly it's like, what has happened? Yesterday it was 15, today it is 8. All the issues that would come with that. So yeah, but that was brief, and then we found out that it was still the 15 that we knew. It was 15.5 or so. Economic dialogue, accountability, key to policy implementation. Professor Pokua Jiman, and I'll give you one more there. Offer investment incentives to large local businesses, asset to government. And that's what we have on ChannelOneNews.com. Let's go to citynewsroom.com. And Jay Mensah Bonsu speaking, I stepped down to prevent division in NPP. No new taxes in upcoming budget. This is Thomas Ampem assuring us, despite the suggestions from the minority that they've seen something, that we should be aware of. Thomas Ampem is saying that there's no new taxes that's coming. Acting Korle CEO warns against theft of critical equipment, and I'm going to read you portions of that story because it's quite horrifying what people are doing. And for me, I think, in my opinion, if you commit a crime that leads to death, you must be dealt with as someone who's a murderer or a homicidal person. If you commit a crime that leads to someone dying, right? I believe. So for example, if you steal a street light or a number of street lights, and because of the darkness on the streets, there's an accident that kills people, whoever was found culpable of stealing those street lights must be treated as a matter of homicide or murder. So this story here says, Acting Korle CEO warns against theft of critical equipment. And the story says, the acting chief executive officer of the Korle Teaching Hospital, Dr. Frank Owusu-Sechere, has issued a stern warning against the theft of essential medical equipment at the facility. Now, he revealed that the hospital has been facing incidents where unscrupulous persons cut and steal copper pipes supplying oxygen to patients in various wards, posing a significant threat to health care delivery. Speaking during an inspection of ongoing rehabilitation works at the hospital, Dr. Owusu-Sechere expressed concerns over the financial burden these cases place on the hospital. He further stated, we are more vigilant now, then added to it, we are in advanced stages of procuring the services of private security to help with the dwindling numbers of our internal security. And if that comes on board, we think that we will be able to secure the place better. All right, so he says we have had to resort to CCTV, but these are not monitored in real time. So something happens and you probably have an idea who might have done it, but by then the harm has been caused already. Now, I do believe that if Korle is using CCTVs, then the least they can do is to employ, let's say, 3 people. That's it, running 3 shifts. 3 people running 3 shifts. 24-hour economy, that's what we're talking about. 8 hours each, monitoring, and that's your job. Just monitor the cameras, for 8 hours, and then you leave your shift. The next person comes, monitors 8 hours. Then the last person monitors 8 hours. So that you have, at least, even if it's not per the second where the crime is being committed, within the hour of the crime being committed, you will find out who it is that has committed the crime and deal with it. Let's go to the papers, the printed press. I'll take you first of all to the News Center newspaper. We have here, arrests of former officials must be civil and lawful. Afenyo King is the one speaking there. We have dangerous drugs. Samos Pharma fights FDA. Remember the story came up last week. Electronic money issuers chamber condemns attacks on mobile money agents. Okay, and it's pictured there's some mobile money agents who have lost their lives, unfortunately. ANSA hands over solid Gaidek, a legacy to Ankara. Okay, and Mr. Michael Ansah, the outgoing Gaidek CEO. If you remember the Accra interview yesterday, he was one of the people that was on the Accra interview yesterday. Mandate of Gold Board not clear. Ambiguity can undermine investor confidence. This is Jenapo speaking. I'll take you to the Ghanaian Times, and on the front page we have Public Express Hope for Better Ghana. This is regarding the celebration of the 68th independence anniversary. Bese Traditional Council honors U.S. ambassador, and there's a whole ceremony, clothing her as a queen mother yesterday. Foreign Ministry to deliver Hajj passport in 3 days. Ablakwa is the one speaking, that's the minister in charge. eTransact named 2024 FinTech Company of the Year. Kudos to them, and that's what we have for the Ghanaian Times. Let me take you to the Herald newspaper now. And on the front page of the Herald newspaper, we have crisis-ridden national security workforce demands Mohammed's reset after years of bias appointments, abductions, Ayawaso West Wagon violence, etc. Ghana must move beyond gold and oil to attract more investment. This is a GIPC CEO. We have Ghana MTN signed MOU to boost digital skills training. Also, ex-NSA Deputy Director heeds President's call, returns to Ghana amid investigation into ghost names scandal. Abuja Naport raises concerns about Gold Board, but ... I2 development, Ghana achieves prestigious ISO certification in real estate. That's what we have for the Herald. The Daily Guide is next, and it says eTransact Ghana adjudged best fintech company. NSA ghost names. Gifty Owari Mensa returns, ready for NIB. Daughter of murderer in court, Wahala. Own up or we will unmask you. This is the Speaker of Parliament speaking. Akrokeri Queen Mother recognized for Galamsey fight. And that's what we have on the front page of the Daily Guide. I'll take you to the Chronicle next. And no bugger wire. Ex-NSA Iron Lady touches down, ready to face NIB interrogators. We have chiefs tell minister be non-partisan in Galamsey fight. Jenapo speaking, he says, is Gold Board taking over functions of Lands Minister and others? The scripture for today on the front page of the Chronicle is Isaiah 43 verse 2. It says, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. And when you walk through the fire, you will not be burnt. And that is the scripture for today. We'll go to the Ghanaian publisher next. Abu Jenapo questions dubious Gold Board initiative, demands clarity. NSS scandal. Gift Owari Mensah will avail herself to NIB. Femia Marking is speaking there. Bafa Koto said restrained from claiming Kwehumahine title. And we have Abronya rejects Baumia bad candidate claim. And so those are the headlines for the Ghanaian publisher. Let's go to the Custodian. On the front page of the Custodian, we have beware of Wagadri NDC. Minority cautious Ghanaians. Wagadri. Hey, it's a long time since I heard that one. Gold Board initiative needs clarity. Samuel Abu Jenapo speaking. 2025 budget will tackle food inflation. This is coming from the BOG governor. We will implement economic dialogue outcomes. Media boss is assuring us. And that's Alex Mould there. AA Bright Foundation lauds government for free sanitary pads promise. And I do hope that they deliver on the promise because we'll be holding them to account. The Informer, MPP MP threatens party over 2024 defeat. We have Ghanaian in alleged 8 million naira. Is it naira? Okay, it's 8 million naira theft faces extradition. Okay. Economic dialogue, rising government expenditure, wrecking economy. This is Atu Forsen. 2025 budget, minority vows to reject new taxes amid plans to scrap e-levy and others. Thieves endanger patients' lives at Kulibu. They cut oxygen copper pipes for scrap. And that's a very unfortunate story there because the details of this story are on page 4 of the paper, and it gives an approximate cost to the theft. It says here the current replacement of stolen copper pipes is costing the institution approximately 400,000 Ghana cedis, even though the perpetrators might sell these materials for as little as 50 Ghana cedis for scrap. There's some perspective there. I'll take you to my final paper, and that's the Daily Analyst. And we have Heritage Month. GJA President calls for collaboration to promote Ghana's cultural heritage. We have a daughter of a murderer comment. Bagwin gives 1 week ultimatum to culprit. Akosia High Tension named Ambassador for Suicide Prevention Foundation. And there's a photographed Cecilia Ejewa there, popularly known as Akosia High Tension. GNASSM backs Gold Board to formalize gold trading. And we have Gift Owari returns to Ghana amid ghost names scandal. And Ghana must reduce reliance on foreign loans. This is an EIU report. So that's what we have for the printed press this morning. Sports is next.